Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with Fix Anything, Save Money. Today we're going to be going over this Kobalt 25-foot auto feed drain auger. So this is model KDA100. Might be a little hard to read on the camera, but it's model number KDA100. So we're going to be going over the tool features of this, and then we're going to be doing a demonstration on one of the drains on my slop sink in my laundry room. So we're going to be showing you how to use this, and then we're going to be doing the demonstration. So the first thing we'll do is just kind of walk you around the tool. So you can see right here, we have our trigger, and this is our forward and reverse. So if we press this in forward, if we press this in, we'll be in forward. That'll put us in reverse. And then if we set this button to the middle, that's going to lock the trigger. So if we want to extend line out, then we're going to push this in, and then when we want to bring the line back in, we're going to press that button in. So I'll just show you real quick what that looks like. So you can see we're going to be bringing line out. And you can see how it's starting to come out. And then if we want to bring it back in, we'll push this button in. Okay, and then you can see here on this drum, this is where your drain would be. So as you're filling up, this is going to fill with water. So this is how you would drain it after you're done. And then right here, we have this is our clamp. So if you press this down, it's going to prevent this drain auger from feeding out. So we're going to leave that unclamped, and you can see when you have this pushed down or pushed up, it says clamp engaged. So we're going to want it pressed down. We don't want the clamp engaged. And then another thing that this does is you can see in here these three little wheels inside. So right now it's locked, but we can rotate this, and then that's going to unlock it, and you could kind of see it faintly. There's a little arrow right here on the blue, and then there's a little unlock symbol on the dial. So that's unlocked, and then you flip it over to lock. And so now it's locked, and it's going to feed it out. So what you would use this for is, say you're already extended out into your drain, you could unlock it and you could manually feed it or pull it back. So we're going to leave that locked for the demonstration. And then you're going to see that'll go out. So now we'll go over to the sink. I'll cut the video and we'll show you what this actually looks like. Okay guys, so we're over at the slop sink in my laundry room, and ever since we bought this house, I don't know if the previous owner was, rinsing paint down and paint chips clogged it up. It's just been a really slow draining sink ever since we bought the house. So I figured I'd buy this, show you guys a video on it, and try to unclog this drain. Or it could just be there's no issues and it's just a slow draining sink. Maybe the pipe isn't pitched enough, the drain pipe, but we're gonna try to get it freed up a little bit and get this thing draining a little bit faster. So we're gonna have our button in forward. We're gonna have our clamp unengaged. So right there, that would be the clamp engaged. We're gonna have that pressed down so that it's not engaged. And then we're gonna have this dial locked so that this comes out freely. And then we're just going to literally put this in the drain, pull the trigger, and let out line, and try to free up any obstructions that might be in there. Okay, so we've let out a bunch of line here. Now we're just going to hit this reverse button, and we're going to wind our coil back in. Okay, our coil's back in, and you could see that actually drained as I was going. And there's a bunch of loose debris and stuff that was kind of pushing up. So what could happen is you're either going to pull some stuff up, or you're just going to push it out further down the line and it's going to get rinsed out. So hopefully that's all the issue was. And you could tell it's draining a lot better right now. So then you might just want to rinse it or flush it out even more with hot water. And yeah, that's draining a lot better. I actually can't believe how much better that's draining. And if it doesn't work the first time, you could try doing it a couple times, and you know, it should free up any clogs that you have in your system or in your line. And then the last thing you're going to want to do once you free up your clogs and you're done using the tool, you're just going to want to open up this little drain flap and just tip it upside down. And you could kind of hear it just came out. Just drain out any of the water that got caught in there. You don't want to let that water sit in there. And then obviously just make sure you wash your hands really well. So yeah guys, that pretty much sums up this video on this Kobalt 25-foot drain auger, model KDA100. So, I mean, these are worth the investment in my opinion. This was, I think, around $100. And you know, if you have a clogged drain and you want to call a plumber to come through and run a snake through your drain, you know, you're going to spend way more than that just on him coming out. So in my opinion, it's worth the investment. You just want to, you know, make sure you go slow. You don't want to crack any pipes or do any damage using this. But in my opinion, it's definitely a good investment to purchase this. So I'll put a link in the description on where you could buy this. And then if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comments section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And then also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you found this video helpful. I have a bunch of other tool and DIY videos. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.